Hey, welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by a man in John Elway, who had 300 career touchdown passes right on the nose.
Isn't it fitting that it was the perfect round number? 300, not 301, right? Not 297. John Elway, perfect way to finish it. Over 51,000 yards passing. And then into the Hall of Fame, as expected, in 2004.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's Elway. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. On second down, Elway. He's got his man. It's Andrew.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he will have a touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Military connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Elway. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. With it is Brown. And all the way in for the touchdown. He goes 67 yards on the punt return. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
He just coming out. Everybody go to
rookie. That's the way to make an impression. Return one for a touchdown.
Yeah, welcome to the party. We saw him fielding those punts before the game, and he just had a little bit of a look in his eye, didn't he?
He did. He was a confident young man, and now we know why.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st down, Elway. Caught. It's Ellington. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. Here's a run with a fullback, Tommy Bohannon. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Elway. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. Continuing to fight for more.
Oh, my God.
In the enemy territory, down the 45-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First down, the run with Lynch. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
You know what? Marshawn, you did all that. Never mind. I guess I want you to finish it up.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
My question, where the hell Jamal Adams be coming from?
Coming to the line here to
he
begin
wasn't
their
nowhere
next
right there
drive.
just
The
now.
Seahawks offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't
Boy,
they?
get out of here.
You know me.
I know y'all did not make Ray Lewis.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
Ray,
that.
get him back.
Normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to
JPP
be a
almost called me
drive
pick.
that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play
No,
caller,
bro.
you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Here's Elway to throw. And he drops it incomplete.
Oh, my God. That was
Struggles
great.
continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Elway. And that's complete. It's Ellington. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Brown. shrugs off another.
Oh, damn.
35 yards on the return. Picked
I
up
was
some
going
good
to the
blocks
house.
as
I
well.
think about
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Vick will look to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Hopkins getting the touchdown.
Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, 48 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and completion of the play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. As the offense comes out here, CD, we got to talk about the big one. We've waited for it all season long, down to the final 2 in Miami. All the glitz, all the glamour. What do you think of this matchup, partner?
And a lot of folks thought that this might be Baltimore and San Francisco. They were the 2 best teams in the regular season. But Kansas City, many thought might very well have been number 3. And ended up getting the home field advantage after the Ravens lost to Tennessee. Took full advantage of that and found their way to Miami. Interesting thing for me, these 2 coaches. Andy Reid, he's been to the Super Bowl before. He was head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, and they lost Super Bowl 39 to the Patriots. And then Kyle Shanahan, he's been there as a coordinator with the Atlanta Falcons, a 28-3 lead against the Patriots in Super Bowl 51 before losing that one in overtime. One of these coaches is going to get his first Super Bowl win. Can't wait to see how this one turns out.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Michael Vick fighting to stay upright. Steps away to his left. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Michael Vick in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
It changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And we getting the ball. Oh, yeah, I'm about to start.
Ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here's the home side to take over on offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Let's get off the field, D.
Ready? Here's Bohannon, the fullback. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run, Devontae Freeman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Dickerson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Elway on 3rd and long. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. That throw by Vic incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick...
Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to pour it on. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Here's Vic.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not...
Oh, now Elway has it stripped. The ball is out, and this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On first down, it's Lynch. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 20. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? On first, they'll throw with Elway. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Elway to throw again. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Elway throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Elway. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. It's hauled in by Ellington. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late.
Y'all gotta be
but
kidding
he does
me.
get in for 6.
Y'all really just
No
let
wonder
them
you're
do
grinning.
that.
You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. This will be fielded at the 8. They find some open field here. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And Vic's throw there. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. On the give, this is Lynch. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw, Vic. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On the carry, it's Lynch. It gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
Let's see who he got on this team. He got a good corner. He got some good receivers. His offensive line is not that great. I'll put this on the pad. Shit, we gotta move. Alright, y'all got this. Let's go.
The coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this match.
Oh, we getting the ball first? All right.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Competitive. Let's see. How
this is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Oh, keep blocking. Keep blocking. That's all y'all had to do was block, man.
Nothing but green ahead
Let's
of
get
him.
it.
And touchdown.
2 yards.
It's an 89-yard kick return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This is taken at the 3. They will take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
You got Russell Wilson, so yeah, I guess contain would be a good answer.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a carry for the fullback. This is Tommy Bohannon. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one caught by Terrell Owens. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give him much run after catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a Bay Area native from up in Berkeley. This is Marshawn Lynch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A run here with Lynch. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lynch.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Walter Payton, 26 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from their coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, This is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
This is fielded at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run with a fullback, Bohanna, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he's got a man. It's T.O. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the 1st down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. On 2nd down, Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down or more. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now Wilson, he gets it to Sims, complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Stop right here, man.
So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Tommy Bohanna, the fullback, is intended target, and it's 3rd down. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this 1st half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
A 1st down throw coming for Vic. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I never expected the Vic throw a pick. I can't believe it.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Right back
at you. Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off by... And he is
right back
bring
at
back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
We threw a pick, now y'all threw it.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, found the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for
pass interference, man.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Y'all come blitz.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Vic, flush to his right. He'll run it. And this will be a touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Zach Ertz taking it in. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. Ooh. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Wilson. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
See, that's what aggravating.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good
that ball back.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eddie Goldman with a sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Brandon LaFell. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Dawson's kick is up and through. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points here, they're still down,
seconds
but
for
they
a good
put somewhat of
return,
a dent
bro.
into that lead going
Give
into
me
the break.
good
Anything
return.
helps when they're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So, it's decent.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, you know, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget.
And this is caught, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's
you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something
I
more
think it's
important
gonna
than
be
it
easy.
actually is.
I'm
Right? I
gonna watch
don't
Black
want
Lightning.
to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Wilson now to throw on third down. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. And this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Fielded at about the 28. A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 30.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
First down, Vic. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Marquise Brown, 41 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, I'm about to see if this really works.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Hollywood, Marquise
It
Brown.
work.
35 yards.
That's all I've been
his
doing.
Guys continue to pour it on.
Oh, my God.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
You're right, any spark.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that's complete. It's Sims.
And
he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. His first punt, 48 yards.
Coming.
This one looks equally as good. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I'm going to try to see. Where's he? I think I found my phone.
Stop your whining.
Vic operating on first down. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught. And all the way in for the touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
What's up? Oh, I'm still in this part. Oh, this part. Nobody joined us on what? Let me finish this game.
The NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass, and that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Call it.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, visitors 56, 49ers 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Niners on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. So here are visitors to take over on offense. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about...
This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. From the shotgun, it's Vic. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. This one taken from the 7. And And San Francisco gets set to go here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Wilson to throw again. Open man here, Sims complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Here's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Charles Tillman. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So here's Vic following the interception. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that will extend this big lead. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. 1 play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now Wilson on 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get... Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they rattle off a big one. 44 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Escape, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, You play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former 49er, Deion Sanders. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Hit him with it.
So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off.
Exactly
what you want. Not much time,
it's
and
only
a touchdown to put things away.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Here's Michael Vick. Flushed out right. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did.
I'm in this game. It's not done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
That's Michael Vick stuff. Yeah. Oh my God. He had 9 touchdowns. Well, I was into that game. let's recap. The best team that I played to 56-13, 42-16, 77-7, and 86-6. Poppy, mama call you. So I'm a what? I'm a pro. Mama call you. What's up, these opponents? Let's see what I got for this one, for the next ones. Oh, they all cold. I like that. This is gonna be the best one I play. Oh, why? This team definitely gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard team to play against. I got 36 hours to beat off 4 of them, which means tomorrow, yeah. Why did I do that? I'm going to press this. Let's talk to y'all. See y'all later.